Coming up next, the Kings taking on the Grizzlies. For the Kings, they're right in the playoff mix, sitting 7th in the West. They want to continue to improve game by game. Grizzlies, Kings, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Edey out there with Jackson. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Bane in at the 2 spot. And for Sacramento, the post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. MP out there with Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Stan, what are you keeping your eye on here as we go down the stretch of the season?
Well, I like the battle for playoff positioning and seeding. I think home court is really, really important, especially, Kevin, and you've done a lot of them. When you get to Game 7 in a series, you want that on your home floor.
And these home games have been very important to MP this season. He wants his squad to be seen as one of the toughest and most reliable home teams in the NBA.
And thanks to MP's effort, they have become one scary home team. No one wants to come into this building and be at their mercy, especially with all the noise these very proud fans are producing. This is becoming a house of intimidation.
Pippen kicks to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Over LaVine. Bane, no good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Kings. LaVine wide open. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Quick trigger there. LaVine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his hand.
Jackson with the bounce pass. No problems knocking that one down. Bane's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. The Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. And they will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Sacramento with the ball. Grizzlies making the shot. Outside for Murray. Kings moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. MP passes to Sabonis. 3-pointer. Murray, no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And the shot goes down.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success. And this is why you lob passes Murray's way, because he is so good at catching and finishing.
And here's Pippen. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Pass to Edey. Outside Pippen. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No coverage that time. He has 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Kings trail by 6. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Pippen. Here's MP. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Pippen kicks to Bane. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's DeRozan. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Edey with the rebound. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They lead by 4. Puts it up from 12. That one's not going to go. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Sabonis' screen on Pippen. The 3 from MP. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Here's MP. Grizzlies making the shot. Lobs it up for Levine. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Here's Pippen. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Now, here's Bane. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
MP outside. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Levine. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Outside for Jackson. Here's Aldama. Here's Edey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edey's got 6 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
DeRozan inside. Pippen on him, and the basket by DeRozan.
Yeah, tough finish by DeRozan. Made him work for those 2 points.
Pass to Edey. Bane looking around. Jackson with the screen. Kept alive.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And then Murray with the jam.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Pippen. No scoring in this one. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Jackson. He's covered by Murray. And it's Pippen in the corner. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray kicks to MP. Back to Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Sacramento moving it around. That ties the game. He has 7.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Aldama with the ball. DeRozan's there. Pippen outside. Back to Aldama. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists tonight. Kings have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Screen by Sabonis. MP passes to Sabonis. Here's Levine again, Sacramento.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
On your feet.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Al Horford, he's checked in for 80. Gigi Jackson comes in for Bain. And it's Luke Kennard in for Pippen. Now, here's Kennard. 8 points his last outing. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Lyles. And another miss by Memphis. The Kings trailing. MP with it. He's just been too hard to handle at the offensive end. His scoring average is just under 34 points a game. So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bain, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
Now, here's Bain. He had 28 points in the win against Miami.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Suns played really well. He finished with 19 points and made everyone around him better with his passing, with a whole lot of assists. Really displaying incredible hustle during this run. Guys just can't keep up with him. Kevin?
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
Yeah, so now the question is, can he do it again? Playing like that consistently is not easy.
And here is MP. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. Hooper. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Grizzlies shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The drive by MP.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Now Bain shoots the three. Not going to go that time. It's all tied in Sacramento. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
They've got MP. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Markelle Fultz, and it's LaRavia in at the three slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Just look at the body of Bain. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Screened by Valanciunas. Inside. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Kennard finds Horford. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the left wing. Lyles passes to Valanciunas. Stand in a league of stretch bigs. Jonas Valanciunas is a true center.
He is, Kevin, and look, he'll occasionally take a three, but Jonas lives in the paint. He throws around that 265-pound frame. It's hard to defend him because we just don't see a lot of post players anymore. Well, when you watch Valanciunas now, The thing that stands out most is the rebounding. On a per-minute basis, he's still one of the best in the league.
You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
Now, here's Bain. He's got 13. Outside for Jackson. Kennard for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's MP. 12 points for him. Payne against MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Payne seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Sacramento. Second free throw, no good. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a #1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
And here's Kennard. After the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
On the wing, MP. Kennard covering.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Memphis has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Payne for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Bane. Guarded by LaVine. Bane, no good. Kings leading now by 3. MP inside. Kennard covering. Here's LaVine. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
MP against Kennard. Can't hit from in close. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Lobs it up for LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. On the wing, Bane. Guarded by LaVine. Bane kicks to Kennard. Will it go? Horford the pass to Bane. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
MP against Kennard. In the corner, it's LaVine. Back to MP. MP finishes inside.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
For Memphis, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Timeout called the Grizzlies. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Sacramento. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Horford. Jaren Jackson comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. And Pippen subbed in for Luke Kennard. Back to Jackson. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Showing some muscle on that finish. Jackson Jr. doesn't get thrown off balance easily.
MP outside. Pass to Boucher. DeRozan with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Boucher. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Aldama inside. Working on Boucher. Outside, Bane. Outside Pippen. Pass to Aldama. There's the triple. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists now tonight. Pippen against MP. Boucher kicks to Levine. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's just got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Pippen. Outside Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Levine. Another shot. MP kicks to Boucher. Bane with it. Now defended by MP. And it's Pippen in the corner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in.
Substituting on the court.
Pippen a screen on Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kennard. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
MP passes to LaRavia. Levine feeling it out a bit. Again, Levine missing. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pippen outside. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside. Miles with the screen. Inside. MP gets it.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And here's Kennard. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Levine a screen on Pippen. MP passes to Levine. Dives for it. Stolen. Kennard against MP. Here's Aldama. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's MP. You saw him with 19 points his last outing. Down low. He's looking for Levine and finds him.
Well, we've seen Levine put up 25-plus per game for a season. This guy is on the short list of the best wing scorers.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They trail by 9 points. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. It's stolen by Wiles. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. MP keeping his balance right there.
This is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
Pippen outside. Pass to Jackson. 11 feet away. That one doesn't go. And here's MP for 3. And so it's Sacramento holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everyone. How about MP in the first half? Everything clicking for him.
We expected MP to put on a show. He's generated more highlights in one half than most players do in a season.
And look, I don't want to brag, but I feel like this guy's a combination of me and you, Shaq. The speed, the power, and my skill.
Shaquille O'Neal Smith.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
And taking a look at the Kings, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Desmond Bane. Jaren Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Pippen. And it's Edey in at the center position. And here's Jackson after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Here's Pippen. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, don't count on Jackson Jr. for big assist numbers, but he'll make smart passes.
MP with it. Murray outside. MP with a screen on Jackson. Wide open look here for Murray, and again it's Sacramento converting.
The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
Pippen kicks to Bane. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bane's got 16.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's DeRozan after the made shot from Desmond Bane. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And Sabonis drops them both.
And like his dad back in the day, Domantas has an innate ability to process and make quick decisions.
MP against Pippen. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Pippen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
MP passes to Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And such a smart player. Sabonis knows just where to set that screen so he can then get open as the roller.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Payne kicks to Pippen. Memphis moving that ball around. The 8-footer. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Now here's Pippen. Pass to Edey. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul. Ellis is checked in for Levine.
In the lineup for your Kings, number 23, Keon Ellis.
Payne for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Baines got 19 points.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
MP. Oh, it's a highlight reel being put together by MP.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Outside, Payne. Now, Aldama. 11 points in the game. There's a screen by Aldama to the inside. And Aldama slams it in.
Well, pretty sure Aldama could bring down the standard if he wanted to.
Sacramento leading by 13. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Sabonis, the pass to Hooper. Here comes MP. Now here's Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Aldama with the ball. 4 on the clock. Here's Pippen. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect. The guys are on the floor. Kevin?
They want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Outside, Payne. Pass to Aldama. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Keegan Murray.
Well, Jackson Jr. can go over either shoulder. He can face up. He's a tough cover in there.
The first free throw is good.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great
Substitution here for Sacramento. Miles checked in for Chris Boucher. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Keegan Murray. Zach LaVine's checked in for Fultz. And MP subbed in for Ellis. Memphis also making some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Edey. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Bane. And it's Jackson in for Pippen. Here's Hooper. And the rejection by Jackson.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Jackson. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 9 points. And so it's the Sacramento Kings taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. MP out there with Levine, then it's DeRozan, then it's Sabonis, and it's Lyles in a power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. There's the screen. Lobs it up for Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Such a gifted scorer. When Levine is this locked in, the defense is in for a long night.
Here's Kennard. Horford up top. Pass to Jackson. Jackson, a screen on Levine. Bane, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. On the wing, Levine. Back to DeRozan. Al Horford with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bane with the bucket.
Well, that's not what the defense wants to see. Bane is dangerous when he gets downhill.
MP looking around. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Pass to Horford. From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
MP against Kennard. Outside for Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Kennard, the pass to Horford. Outside Jackson. Here's the floater. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
When Horford has the ball, he typically makes the right decision. That's a great pass.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Here's Hooper, and the dunk by MP.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
Pippen against MP. Jackson, a screen on Levine. Bane, rejected by Murray. And they're able to recover. Here's MP. That one falls. And that's 31 points for MP.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
MP against Pippen. Right side Bain. Nice D from Levine. Sacramento leading by 19 points. There's the lob to Sabonis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I love Sabonis' initiative there. He loves going after and finishing off that alley-oop.
Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
Free throw good from Pippen.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Kennard. Sacramento grabs the miss. Outside, Levine. MP inside. Kennard covering. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Luke Kennard. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
Yeah, and we've seen that. You're right, a lot of examples. Pass to Horford. And here's Pippen. Bain for three. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Oh, man. Keegan Murray, that is nasty.
Here's Pippen. Outside, Bain. Outside, Jackson. Horford has a wide open look. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his third assist on the night. MP against Pippen. Here's Hooper, and the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Horford. Shoots a fader. Edey can't hit. Sacramento leading by 21. DeRozan passes to Hooper. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Memphis has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Murray against Bain. Back to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. 6 to shoot. That shot is off. Nice D from Sabonis. On the wing, MP. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Jackson dishes to Horford. Pippen against MP. Pass to Edey. DeRozan brings the double team. Shoots in deep. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
But Grizzlies call timeout. And the Kings making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Santi Aldama's checked in for Al Horford. And that one misses. Kings leading now by 19 points. MP right side. Murray kicks to DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
On top of being such a great mid-range shooter, Stan, DeMar DeRozan has earned a reputation for also being a timely scorer. He performs well in the clutch.
Yeah, I was on the wrong end of that too many times, Kevin. DeMar ranks in the top 5 among players in clutch buckets made for his career, and he was given the nickname King of the Fourth.
Oh, I like that. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league. A slender big man with a nice shooting touch. Aldama is one of those guys who seems to get steadily better each season.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
MP against Pippen, and MP throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Now, here's Bain. Pass to Pippen. Makes it off the glass.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possession. And defensively, they need stops.
The drive by MP. Outside for Murray. In the corner, it's Levine. Over Bain. Levine, that's good. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Kings.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They poured it out tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.